Hi everybody. So yesterday's reading resonated with more people than I expected, and life feels very surreal right now. We pulled the Tower as the first card yesterday, and lo and behold, I had my Tower moment. How about you all? So maybe these are just readings for me. I don't know, but once again, I just feel kind of pulled to share it. So let's try. Let's give it a shot. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what we're doing here, but at least we're here together. Right, guys? Right? Yeah, it is one hell of a week. And it's like knowing that with the astrology is one thing, and then oh, come on. Pulled the Devil again, which we pulled yesterday. Okay, here's where we're at. I feel like I'm just now live journaling my life at this point. Okay. This is kind of like, whoa, intense. All right, it's kind of a tough draw. Let me take a moment to just absorb this, okay? We've got the Devil, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords. You know, I want to be clear also. The Devil, I just remembered, came out reversed today. And I think I was so shocked that it appeared again that I forgot to even clock that it was reversed. So let me take a moment. Okay. This is more hopeful than I thought at first, okay? Devil in reverse, after we pulled Devil yesterday. Devil in reverse, I think we are letting go of some of these chains. I think we are finally surrendering, releasing, understanding that some of the earthly attachments we have, whether those be karmic or whatever, we have to release those. And I think the most important person to convince is yourself, right? Like, there's one thing to saying you're going to leave a job or a relationship or a partnership, whatever it may be, an apartment. There's another thing to actually manifesting that in your reality. And I think a lot of us kind of play it safe, let time go by, and before we know it, we're kind of tied up and meshed. I think we're releasing these things. This is really good forward movement, okay? That's what I'm getting here. The Five of Swords, this kind of hit me a little personally. I've been having some tough conversations lately. They haven't necessarily been like cruel or, well, some of it has been, I guess. 333 on the timer. Yeah, Five of Swords, okay. Conflict, unnecessary conflict, but sometimes conflict, whether it's necessary or not, will happen. And I think this indicates maybe some time apart, okay? Take some time. Everybody, see in this card, like everybody's taken their time to process what's been said. Avoid being reactive, okay? Because we're in Mercury retrograde right now, but in any moment, in any case, you know, try to avoid being reactive. Being reactive only hurts you and others. Coming from like a calmer place, letting the reaction happen, right? But then coming from a calmer place after that, realizing sometimes that people's harsh words are coming from their hurt and are not personal, okay? Maybe don't take things as wounding as they may feel. Maybe realize only you can let them wound you, okay? Maybe they're not even trying to wound you, and even if they are, that's your prerogative, and that's part of taking your power back. I'm also getting the sense that very quickly a new offer is coming in. Page of Pentacles, you know, new opportunity, new job. It feels like a shift from what we were just kind of talking about, but not necessarily, right? Like if your ties right now or your harsh words are with kind of a group of people or a workplace situation or an apartment, I'm seeing some, you know, like maybe roommate tension, that kind of thing, living with people, living with family that's just starting to grate on you. It looks like there's a Page of Pentacles. There's an opportunity for a new space, a new project, a new environment, and I encourage you to go forward with that, because like taking time away, as everybody in this card is like going off to, I mean, he's back here like weeping. That's me, lol. Tag yourself. What is this guy gonna do with all these swords anyway? I find these cards, I feel like I read something different in them every time, and it's just beautiful. But there is hope, right? I know that like every person is gonna tell you that, but there is. That's why they tell you that, because it's true. There's always better out there. There's always new perspective, new opportunity. But part of that means remembering what you're worth, okay? And letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. And that can be scary, but I really do think that like some space of your own is required at this time. And whether that just be like your own room, you know, but I do feel almost like that'll be handed to you in a way, not handed to you necessarily, but presented to you, okay? The universe maybe, and if that's something you need, you can also ask the universe, right? You can say, I need help finding my way, or I need help finding space to process. I need help finding more alone time. And your guides and angels will work with you, okay? They will show you, maybe you'll see a new office available for lease and it'll be just in budget. I don't know, okay? You never know what the universe, just let go of your ego's want to explain how it's gonna happen. That's kind of none of your business. That sounds so rude, but it's true. Okay, okay, I love this deck. My beautiful Aunt Lisa sent me this ages ago, and I rarely use it because it was in a cabinet downstairs, but I'm now in this space, speaking of new spaces, probably just projecting, but I'm in my new little studio space that I've been renting, just as like a little, I mean, I guess I'll reveal it here first because this feels like my least social media place that I have, that I'm starting Reiki sessions, and I've been really training a lot, and I actually have a Reiki table set up right there, and I've got an oil portrait of my dog, so you know, things are, while things fall apart, things also appear, right? And so there's like a lot of bittersweet energy, I feel like, in the air right now, but again, that could just be me. Okay, beautiful. Great and full, number 4. Let me take a look. I feel, especially with it being number 4 for some reason, that this might be, ooh, beautiful, for heart energy, green. Yeah, I've been really resonating with green, and that's not usually a color, but it is the color of the heart chakra, and the color green has just been really, okay, here we go. Okay, oh, actually, 4 is within the energy 1, which is the earth. Oh, okay, so it's like this oracle has 7 different energies, the first one being earth. And interesting, you know, we already pulled pentacles, right? Where did I put those cards? Nobody knows. Okay, 4, great and full, let's see. Mindful practice of gratitude, knowing you are enough, committing to your intentions, a sense of sufficiency. We're getting that energy lately, right? 9 of Pentacles. Letting go of attachment to form, okay? What did I say? Don't let your ego decide how things are gonna play out. Just know that there is a way. There are a multitude of ways. And if you feel pulled in a direction and your heart feels pulled in a direction, you can ask for help, okay? Ask for help. Before you can begin to understand the process of manifesting your desires, you need to practice deep gratitude and the willingness to share that with others. That is the true nature of prosperity. It's about how you feel, and to know that there is always enough. There is always enough for you. Living in a world of scarcity is almost undeniable these days. Even when you feel doubtful, even when you feel like the lowest of the low, whatever it is that you do have, your potential is enormous. And there are so many ways forward, like you can't even fathom, especially when you're at that low point. And that is when energy flips, okay? When you hold on to that feeling of hope, that feeling of gratitude, it says here it's a magical open sesame. Sesame. I love sesame oil. I don't know, random thought. To the floodgates of abundance. And then couple that with a playful sense of detachment, especially like knowing how things are going to play out. Surrender. You'll find that miracles have an uncanny way of showing up in your life. I'm telling you, this space just kind of appeared. It was like, I didn't even know I needed it, but I asked for guidance, for help, processing some of my stuff, processing some of what I want to do with my life. And it's just really remarkable how these things happen. Eventually, you will have no attachment to what you do or do not manifest in the material world, what you do or do not have. Then, like magic, you will have more than enough. What a fascinating universe we live in. It is, isn't it? It's like you reach that energy threshold of, I can't take it. And it's like everything, the world opens up. Wow. Some deep stuff, guys. Okay, so the last thing I want to do real quick here, 12-12 on the timer. I've seen 12-12 a lot lately. I'm not sure what that means. 12-12, angel number. Oh, I've been pulling this one too. I love this card. It's a Fennec Fox, 33. That one was kind of stuck to the floor. Fennec Fox. Ears wide open. It's about listening. Listening. All right, so this is one of my favorite decks ever. I'm gonna say that every time I pull a deck, so get used to it. This is the Guardian of the Night Tarot. I just find it so beautiful. And yeah, it's just really pretty. So I'm gonna see kind of what comes out. Ooh, chills. I think there's a lot of your guides and ancestral team working with us here today. I just have felt this weird presence. I pulled the Magician, number 1. What a beautiful card. Look at this raccoon. He's a little trash panda. Look at him, the Magician, manifesting. Manifesting. And then that was also drawn, oh my God. King of Wands. Ooh, crows. I've been seeing a lot of crows as well. This morning I did crow pose in yoga and almost broke my nose, but didn't. It's where you like balance on your, anyway, it was silly. Face planted a little bit, but that's okay. So King of Wands and the Magician. You hold so much power right now. If you get into your heart space and really feel, especially if you're in a, I mean, I don't want to say especially, but for me, I've been in a very dark place emotionally, very, I wouldn't say dark necessarily, just a deep place, right? Like a lot of just unearthing, a lot of shadow work, that kind of thing. And it's in those places, spaces, when I realize I am safe to feel these things and I really just let them exist in my body. And then I feel into what I want. And so if what I want, say it's financial independence, say it's emotional independence, or soul fulfillment with a partner, or creating something beautiful, manifesting a fresh start, whatever it is, right? Like you'll feel in your bones what you need deep down. And I want you to, when you're in that place and imagining what that reality would feel like, do your best not to wonder, well, how would I ever, that's a part our mind gets in the way, okay? So if you're able to just sit in the feeling and let it exist in your body, that's how magic happens. And it happens like this, okay? Because it's quantum timelines, okay? We're not gonna get into it right now. I'm on the floor of an office building, help, okay. Talk about liminal spaces, all right? Ooh, chills. Yeah, for all I know, this is some sort of a portal. Okay, King of Wands, the Magician, you are so powerful right now. Holy smokes, I feel it. And your team, your guides, they're just like chomping at the bit, okay? And they're like, just hang on, it's coming. I feel it. They're like, hang on, it's coming. I'm drawn to pull one more card here. Ah, Queen of Pentacles. A lot of earth cards today. Sitting pretty, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Oh, she's a beauty. The cow, the sacred cow. There's also a lot of symbology here. There's a moth here and here. Appears to be a Luna moth. We've got a crown above this beautiful cow. Sunflowers. I just recently learned sunflowers always turn toward the sun, which I think I knew, but it just struck me recently as a much more beautiful fact than in the past. This looks to be a cardinal, which is oftentimes a sign of ancestors nearby, loved ones who've passed. Bunny rabbit, of course. I had a rabbit that looked like this, Bunnicula, as a child. Her name was Nosy. Fireflies, that has been my symbol lately. I've been asking the universe for fireflies. And even something as simple as that, because it just brings me joy. I thought, well, it can't hurt. And the 1717 on the timer, the universe is abundant and can manifest in so many more ways than we realize. And so like just those little joys alone, manifesting fireflies. And then a lightning bug was just in my room that night. And I was like, first of all, how do I get it out of here? And it found its way out somehow without me even trying, but just was such a moment of like, wow, we really can have it all. Especially when we come from the heart. A lot of cherry blossoms here too. Getting some very just sacral energy here. Very like grounded earth abundance. It feels good. It feels really good. Root yourself in this, okay? Because this is what you deserve. You deserve to be like this luxurious cow decked out in the finest silks. You deserve nothing less than your ancestors sitting on your back, on your shoulder, guiding you, dressing you up, making you shine from the inside out, okay? And keep your eyes fixed on the sun. That's a Cage the Elephant lyric that has always really resonated with me. I'll keep my eyes fixed on the sun. All right, thank you everyone for watching. If you've been hanging around, I'm just kind of winging it and trying to survive this world we're in, and finding some like-minded souls. And I just love you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And let me know if any of this resonated or if you're like, get out of here.